Okay, I'm gonna do a little video and I'm gonna talk about this dance. It's called Maglalatik in the Philippines, right? And we're always trying to have this debate of whether the Filipino martial arts were hidden in dances, right? But the point I'm gonna get to is basically we take everything from different kinds of movements, okay? So the dance goes like this. The dance is done with coconut shells where the participants, usually there's an even number and they're going against each other. It's like a battle dance, right? But there's coconuts that are placed on your knees here. There's coconuts on your hips, 2 in the chest, and then 2 in the upper back. And then you have shells on each hand for making them sound off and they clap, right? And then the movements goes like this. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So of course you're saying, what the heck does that have to do with martial arts, okay? But in the concept of what we do in martial arts is we enter the fight, right? And then we use those focal points as targeting areas where we're targeting the knees, the hips, the chest, and the upper back. The concept that if I can touch his chest, I can touch his face. If I can touch his back, I can touch his neck and his head, okay? I'm controlling all these focal points that we can use to body turn the body. And these points are what I call points of balance, okay? Guru Dan calls these the 7 points of balance, where it's the head, the shoulder, the elbow, the wrist, the hip, the knee, and then the ankles, okay? So if I'm doing this dance and I'm doing it with a partner and he throws a punch at me, I might clack the shell here, clack the shell here, and then hit down here, or it's actually representing the floating ribs, okay? If I do this on this side, it's the same thing. I clack here, I clack here, I clack here, and I clack here. So then we start to implement a different movements. He throws the cross. If I clack here and just touch this here, pop, I go over the top, I clack that, I clack down here, I off balance them, and I clack here, okay? So using the shells on the knees to manipulate his balance on the knees, his balance on the hips, his balance and shoulder turning on the shoulders, and then in the back and or the head. And then this again represents also being able to touch the head, right? So if I merely come over the top and I clap here and here, I've got martial arts techniques. I can hit the groin, the knees. If I come in here and shoot down here and pull the knee or push the knee or push the hip, that's what we're doing in martial arts. And that's how the dance really represents. If he's throwing that cross and I'm gonna touch the shell here and I'm going this way, it's the same as a parry here. Now if I'm gonna take this shell and hit the back of on the shoulders where the other shell is, I'm doing this motion. You see how that gets your parry cover, right? And I'm hitting the space with my elbow. And then I come down and I hit here or here or here or here, wherever else, right? So that's all I want you guys to see out of that is the shells represents targets on him, targets on me, trapping motions. If he's reaching for my weapon, I'm tapping down here where the shell is, right? And I'm tapping here, hitting whatever else, okay? If he's punching at me and I tap here, I can tap here to my shoulder again and implement a lock or a trap where I'm here and I'm tapping here or whatever else, tapping here. If I get in here and I get on the outside, boom, I tap that shell to body turn him, I trap on the knee, the groin shots, the eyes, whatever else, okay? Again, these are just movements. We're using the shells as targets, the motions as trapping, striking motions, right? All these kind of movements, okay? All these downwards movements, okay? So you're also gonna notice that that's where the 7 points of balance comes into play. The head, shoulder, elbow, knee, hip, and ankles. We also have the access of the 5 gates. I'm accessing this gate here, I'm accessing this gate here, this gate here, this gate here, and that gate down there, okay? 5 gates. And again, because we're using where the shells are striking or where we're coming in with our attacks, okay? So in this dance is very versatile as far as what it shows you in movement and how it pertains to martial arts, okay? So in this drill, here's what I want you to do. He's gonna throw a cross, and we're gonna use 4 chambers starting from here, or I'm sorry, a jab cross. I'm gonna go forehand, and then I'm gonna hit one of the targets or go for one of the shells, right? Next one, I'm gonna come in this way, pop, pop. I might hit that shell, hit the shell here, the shell, or the shell here, okay? From the cruzada position, that goes here, here. Might hit the shell here, hit the shell here, 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 okay? Next one, I'm here, he throws, I'm here, here, here. hit this shell, this shell, this shell, this shell, this shell, and this shell. Okay? And then you can just play with the gates, play with the 7 cuts of balance. All right? Okay.